welcome to your love reading for this time frame, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Gemini placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started on your reading. So as always, I'm going to tap into the energy of you and the person that you are currently connected with. I'm going to put your energy on the right and theirs on the left. However, feel free to reverse the roles if you feel that the energy is switched. And also keep in mind that for love readings, you're more than welcome to cross-watch. And if you feel like I'm going to be picking up your energy, in this portion of the reading, we're going to start off by getting messages from the heart. If you feel that these are messages that you would find yourself saying, then I might be picking up your energy, and I would advise to watch a reading for a different placement of yours. Okay, first message out is, this time apart has given me an opportunity to pause and reflect on the mistakes I've made. Okay. I fantasize about kissing you. You are my happy thought. All right, so this person's in deep thought about you is what it feels like. Everything will be all right. You'll see. We just need time and space apart to focus on our goals and dreams. Okay, I feel like this person wanted time apart, and we're having this message of time and space apart twice. We have it here and we have it here. And the fact that they're fantasizing about you, I feel like this person is not 100% present in your life. It feels like they could be inconsistent. I kind of feel like this person is the one who calls the shots. It's like when they want to see you, they'll make it happen. But when you want to see them, they don't always become available for you. And I feel like that's an issue here. Bottom of the deck is, I wear a false mask and pretend not to care because I don't want you to see how vulnerable I really am. Exactly. I feel like they push you away when things get too serious, or when it's time to open up emotionally. It feels like that's when they push you away. But there's a reason for it. I feel like with them wanting this time apart, it's like they're wanting to figure things out before they take it to the next level with you. But from my perspective here, I feel that you deserve to be with someone who has already made up their mind about you. It feels like this person's still on the fence. They still need to figure things out. And you deserve to be with someone who is just ready for you, doesn't have to, weigh the pros and cons, for example. And that's kind of what it feels here. It feels like this person isn't ready to be authentic. They're barely about to drop this mask that they've been wearing. But for you, it's like you're ready to take it to the next level. And for them, it's like they still need more time. So that could be where you both are on different pages. It doesn't feel like you both want the same things. It feels like, you're ready and this person still needs more time. And I do feel like this connection has reached a break, whether you guys are on a break or you have broken up or you have called it quits. I do feel that this person almost didn't realize what they had until you were gone, basically. And again, that's not fair to you. You deserve to be with someone who knows what they have when they have it. Because this one is standing out to me a lot with this time apart has given me the opportunity. So what this person is saying is that if they didn't have this time apart, they would have never realized what they had when they had it. And again, not fair to you. Okay, so we'll keep pulling cards here. Next, we're going to dive into the Love Oracle to get a little bit more information about this energy between the two of you. Okay, we have making plans, planning, moving forward. I feel like that's you. I also feel like with this energy, we just need time and space apart to focus on our goals and dreams. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to put your goals and dreams before a relationship, but that only works if both people are on the same page with that. And I feel like you're not on the same page as this person. So with making plans, planning, moving forward, I feel like you've been ready from the start. We have retreat, get away, travel, new experiences. I feel like that's also your energy. And I'm going to make a little bit more space here. Twin flame, divine connection. All right. That's also you. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, that's them. So you could be dealing with the fire sign, or you could just be dealing with someone who has that fiery personality. Intimacy, lust, passion, love. That's them. Missing you. Yeah. That's what I feel. It's like now that they miss you, now they want a second chance. Priority, family provider, make the effort. Boundaries, stop, speak up, self-discipline. That's you, because I feel like you're learning your boundaries when this person decides to come back into your life. Solitude, alone, non-action, quiet. Okay, that's them. I'm getting hermit mode with that energy. Chaser, coming for you, determined, pursuit. Okay, that's them. Mirroring, look at them as if they are you. And one more for Gemini's energy. Inner child, childhood wounds, healing the inner child, shadow work. Okay, so you may have attracted this person in your life while you were healing some shadows, right? We attract what we need to work through. And bottom of the deck is under construction, coming soon, very soon. Okay, so if you guys have taken time apart, I do feel like this person is going to be coming back into your life very, very soon to tell you how they've been feeling in your absence. Okay, it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and that worked for this person, but for you it feels like you're getting ready to move forward, move into something that is more beneficial for you. Okay, because with this person's energy, with the fire energy, I do feel like they kind of just go wherever their heart leads them, right? They're very passionate, very impulsive, and that works for them. However, I feel like this person can get bored quickly with a relationship that isn't chaotic. Okay, and it feels like maybe this connection was too healthy for this person, that they kind of missed that toxicity almost, is kind of what I feel here with their energy. It's like they like the push and pull, they like the lust, they love the passion, but when that spark dies, when it's not as exciting anymore, that's when this person pulls away, and maybe they go and try to find the next best thing, or are they just trying to keep that spark alive always? They're always trying to chase what's exciting in their life, and maybe at a certain point this connection wasn't as exciting to them anymore, because again, they live off that thrill, and that's not healthy. That's definitely an unhealthy coping mechanism of someone who doesn't want to commit. Okay, and I feel like this person was inconsistent when it came to that, and maybe you weren't the only person in their life. Maybe they had different booty calls, for example, but something about spending time away from you, now that's sort of started to wake something up in this person. Okay, because I feel like them missing you, you closing the door on them, that's making them redirect their life and look at things differently with priority here, okay? Their priorities are shifting. I feel like they had different priorities when they met you, and now when you guys have taken this break, they're starting to see what's important in their life, and that they are required to make an effort to keep someone like you in their life. Okay, because with solitude here, alone, non-action, quiet, I feel like now they're spending time alone. They're in hermit energy to try to get to know themselves better and ask themselves what they need in life, from a higher vibrational perspective. Because all they've known, I kind of feel like they're a dog, okay? With Chaser here, with this dog imagery, I feel like they're a dog. They kind of just go wherever they want to, and they didn't want to be leashed up. They didn't want to be tied down. But now that they miss you, there's that thrill for them again. There's that excitement for them again. And now they're determined to come after you. This person loves a good chase. They love a good pursuit. And anytime when they don't really have that, they get bored. Okay, this person is the opposite of a runner. Okay, this person is a chaser. They want to chase and be chased also. Okay, so that's why I get this very fiery energy from them, because fire signs love a good chase. They do love to, go after someone. But I feel like for them, it was more egotistical in the past, whereas now it's definitely going to come more from a place of love, from a place of effort, of wanting them in your life, versus in the past where it almost was a game to them. Okay, especially with intimacy here, I feel like you guys could be really attractive, very physically attractive, and for them it was almost a game to get you because they wanted that, like, you know, thrill of having been with you. Okay, that's it for some. But, you know, it's like the player caught feelings. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here with missing you. It's like they got you in bed and then they thought that was it, that was over. But then something happened where now they're like, wait, I miss Gemini. This is a feeling that I'm not used to. Okay, so going back to their messages here, this time apart has given me an opportunity to pause and reflect on the mistakes I've made. Exactly, that's what they're doing in the solitude energy, right? They're looking back at their life, reevaluating what they did, where they went wrong with you, because now they realize they do have these feelings for you. Okay, and I fantasize about kissing you again. It's like very romantic. Kissing is romantic, right? And effing is a little bit more, it's just not as intimate. It's like, you know, it's lost its touch over the years in the type of society we live with dating apps and things of that nature. So I feel like kissing is very intimate. So for them to say that, that definitely indicates that they have romantic feelings for you. Okay, and with everything will be all right, this is them, you know, being hopeful of the future. They feel like you guys do have a future together. But that could be wishful thinking on their end. But I do feel like they might surprise you and show you that they're ready to make a commitment. However, it's just your decision whether you want to take that offer or not. Okay, so moving into your energy, we have making plans, retreat, twin flame, boundaries, mirroring, and inner child. So like I was saying with the inner child, I feel like you attracted this person into your life to show you what wounds and triggers you need to work through. Okay, things that your inner child needed healing. This person taught you that. So that's why they say no connection is a waste. There's always something meant for us to learn. And I feel like that's what this person was for you. Okay, because with making plans moving forward, I feel like this person basically taught you what you did want in a relationship. And if they weren't willing to give that to you, that was your cue to pack your bags and move into an energy that is definitely going to reciprocate that back to you. Okay, some of you could be an architect, or maybe you're like attracted to people who are in architecture, but definitely you're looking more so for someone who is going to plan and make moves to be with you. Instead of being all talk, you're letting people show you through their actions that they want to be with you. And with retreat, you're also in hermit mode energy. I feel like you retreated from this person. You got away from them. You may have started traveling after this breakup, for example. And I feel like you're delving into new experiences that are more aligned with you. Okay, and then with twin flame divine connection, this connection could have felt very divine to you. You could have felt a very soulmate connection with this person. And again, our soulmates are simply reflections, relationships that are going to reflect back to us those wounds that we need to heal from. And I feel like with mirroring, that's exactly what this was. Okay, so this could be a twin flame connection for you, or it could just be as significant as a soulmate connection that is meant to mirror back to you wounds that you need to heal from. And for a lot of you, the biggest one was boundaries. It was to say no to this person. It was to speak up. It was to discipline yourself into saying no to someone like this. Maybe in the past you didn't have boundaries. Maybe in the past you were an open book. You allowed access to anyone in your life, and now you've changed that. So I feel like the biggest thing for you was to say no and to put boundaries and to know your worth, right? To know what you are going to allow into your space. Okay, Gemini, so that's what I have for the oracles. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. So let's pull a card for the energy of the union. Exactly, we have the Seven of Wands here. So a lot of defenses are up. There's definitely a huge wall in between the both of you. Let's start with their energy. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they miss you because they know that they will never find anyone like you. Three of Wands, they're yearning for you. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to make the effort because they miss you. What was under this one again? Oh, yeah, fire. Okay. King of Cups. Yeah, they love you. They're so in love with you. Their emotions for you are pouring over. Seven of Pentacles right above solitude. Yeah, they've been reflecting, and I feel like they've been calling themselves out on their own BS. Okay, and then 5 of Wands for chaser. Yeah, like I said, this person loves a good chase. They love the thrill of it, whether they're being chased or being the chaser. Okay, 8 of Cups, exactly. You're moving forward. You're walking away. And then we have the Moon card. Yeah, there's a lot of ambiguity with this connection that you kind of just felt like your answers weren't being, your questions weren't being answered, that it didn't feel right for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You are also in love with this person. And I feel like, yeah, we have boundaries right above, we have the Death card right above boundaries. And I feel like you loved this person, and there's a part of you that would still hear them out if they do come back into your life. We have High Priestess right above mirroring. And for inner child, we have the 3 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. So we'll take both. Bottom of the deck is a 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's that soulmate connection, right? That divine partnership. So don't ever for one second think that this connection was useless. It definitely had a lot of use in your life. There was definitely a lot for you to learn. Okay, and for those that are willing to let this person back into your life and sort of start things up, I do see that it's promising. Okay, I do feel like this person is, what's the word I'm looking for? Remorseful, I guess. They do regret the mistakes they made. They have reflected on it. You know, even if this person was the playest of the players, they still understand that they're willing to make an effort to be a better person for you. So that's the message for those who would be willing to let this person back into your life. Okay, they recognize that there was something special there. They recognize that you were everything they've ever wanted. However, there is still a lot of noise around this person. So if you're looking for a peaceful life with someone with no drama, unfortunately, this person has drama in their life. With this 5 of Wands, okay, I feel like this person could be very attractive and they could have a lot of people throwing themselves at them, that I feel like this person would constantly be tempted. Okay, what's that saying? You can teach a dog new tricks or something like that. It's like that's the energy that I'm getting with this person. It's like, yes, they love you. Yes, they have all the efforts to become a better person for you. But I do feel like this person may have days where they relapse and go back to their old ways. And that's something that you would have to deal with. So really, really ask yourself if you want to put yourself through that. Because it feels like they still have a lot of work to do. And that's entirely your discretion if you want to be there for that. Okay, because with the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles here, I feel like they're a work in progress currently. They haven't quite mastered themselves yet. Okay, they've mastered their emotions with the King of Cups here. However, anyone can have emotions for you, and that's all fine and dandy, but what are they going to do with those emotions? Are they going to make the effort to show them to you, right? And I feel like for this person in particular, we would need this person to get to that King of Pentacles energy, to be more practical and dependable, you know, because when the going gets tough, you need this person to be there for you. And I feel like right now they would still crack a little bit because they're still a work in progress. They still have a long way to go is what I'm feeling too with this 3 of Wands. They're still, you know, looking into the future and wondering what's going to happen. Okay, but this person does have big dreams and goals, like they were saying in this message over here, focus on our goals and dreams. They do have that. But I feel like it would be best for this person to undergo that on their own, because with the 9 of Cups, I'm also feeling that this person is used to just putting themselves first. This person could be an only child or like just have only child syndrome. Doesn't have to be the case, but I just feel like this person is used to putting themselves first, and that's also something that's going to have to change in the relationship. Let's say you grew up with siblings, so you always kind of knew to put other people before you, or just at least think more collaboratively. This person isn't like that. I feel like for them, working in groups or in a relationship, they may throw tantrums. They may just get a little bit irritated when it's not their way. So again, that's something you're going to have to really consider here. Okay, because it feels like this person is maturing as we speak. Okay, that's why with the Seven of Wands here, there's still some defenses up on both sides. And I feel like this person knows that they're not, a perfect progress yet. We never are, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they understand they have a lot of work to do still. So they may still get like a little bit triggered if you call them out on certain behaviors. And again, that's just not fair to you, especially if you're willing to give them a second chance and all they're going to do is bring more drama into your life. It's just not fair to you. However, for your energy, I feel like you've put that wall up and you're not bringing it down whatsoever. I feel like for you, this relationship is pretty much said and done with the Eight of Cups and the Death card. I mean, we have the Death card of all cards to come out here, and we have that right above boundaries. So I feel like you've made your decision with this relationship. And I feel like with the Moon card and the Ace of Cups here, you have a lot of feelings for them. You have a lot of love for them. That will never change, especially if you and this person did share this like deep soulmate connection. That won't go away easily. Yes, you respect yourself enough to know what you're willing to put up with and not put up with, but you also have this heartfelt emotion for this person, and that's not going to change overnight. However, you understand that it's not the best for you to keep this person around and sort of string them along, because I feel like if you were to string them along, it'll get their hopes up that you guys would eventually end up together. But with that Moon card, there's still uncertainties. There's still some things you don't quite trust with this person, especially if they were unfaithful. Even if you were in a situationship, doesn't matter. Like, it still hurt you. You know what I mean? And I feel that with the Moon card, there's an energy about you that you don't really quite understand if you can fully 100% trust this person. And that's ultimately the issue here for you. And that's why you have this wall up. That's why you have these boundaries. Because for you, it's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So it's like they fooled you once and you don't want to make that happen a second time, because you would carry the burden of that. You would blame yourself for it because you would tell yourself, I let this happen. I let this person into my life. Okay. So I feel like for you with the Death card, it's going to hurt for you to walk away from this person, but that's what's best for you ultimately, because you deserve the world. You deserve someone who is also actively doing the work to make you happy. And it's not that this person wouldn't do that. I just feel like they have their own baggage to work through, that they wouldn't necessarily have the bandwidth to be there for you in a way that you need. Maybe this relationship works for someone else for them. But right now, I feel like this person is really meant to be single and figure their shit out on their own. Okay. And with the Eight of Cups sort of looking in this direction, I do feel like you walking away from them, there will still be that curiosity to kind of see where they end up, where they go. And that's completely normal and understandable with that twin flame energy coming through. Again, there's going to be that intense soulmate connection with one another that, again, it's just not going to go away overnight. So give yourself grace for thinking about them, because I feel like sometimes you may be hard on yourself. You may be feeling like, why am I thinking about them again? They don't deserve my time and energy. But that's okay, because this was a very profound connection. And also with your energy here with the Moon and the High Priestess, I feel like you are very, very psychic, very intuitively intelligent. And there's something about this person that you already had a feeling. I feel like you may have already felt when they were going to hurt you, when they were going to do something. And you know that a part of you can't fully trust this person. And that's why you're not really willing to give this relationship a second chance, because you know they will hurt you again. Okay, with the Three of Cups and Seven of Cups, I feel like you may be weighing the pros and cons if you should be their friend or not. I feel like you're wanting them in your life still. You still want to keep an eye on them a little bit, is kind of what I feel. Maybe you just have that care for them. So I do feel like some of you may be sort of bouncing the idea around if you should keep them around as a friend, but that's entirely up to your discretion. Okay, and I think it'll be fine if, again, you're not stringing them along and giving them false hope of making this work when you're pretty much over it. Okay, I feel like you guys could have started as friends too with the Three of Cups and Seven of Cups, and maybe a part of you wasn't even attracted to them at first, and something blossomed from there too. You know, you could have met them through friends as well. But whatever the case is, I feel that with these two cards being above the inner child, I feel like you learned about relationships when it comes to your inner child. Maybe in the past, you know, maybe you didn't have good friends growing up. Maybe you didn't know what the model of a good friendship looked like. And I feel like through this relationship, you're learning about relationships in general, you know, friendships, romantic. So there's something there that you're learning. You're still quite trying to figure it out. You're still unsure of, but you at least know what a healthy relationship looks like. And it feels like this wasn't that for you. So again, it's almost like a mirror of what you shouldn't put up with in a relationship, because it feels like this person just really kept you in the dark a lot of the time. Like they just kept you really confused. What I'm also feeling with Three of Cups and Seven of Cups is like there could have been a situationship, there could have been friends with benefits, and maybe you just wanted this person in your life, so you were willing to accept them in any way, whether that was friends with benefits or a situationship. You know, it's like they never really up-leveled the connection, and it always made you feel confused because you felt that intensity, that deep love for them, but you were confused as to why their actions wouldn't show otherwise. So I feel like for you moving forward, what you're learning here is that the person's actions and words need to match, and the feeling, right? You don't want to be trying to fill in the missing pieces yourself. And I feel like that's what you did a lot of the time with this person. This person taught you a lot about your intuition, if anything, because a lot of this wasn't really direct communication. A lot of it was you picking up on cues and energy and body language, because this person wasn't being direct with you. And I feel like they taught you your intuition in a weird way. And I feel that you're thankful for them for that, because you understood your intuition a lot more after that. But nevertheless, you know your worth, you're moving forward, and you're setting this boundary that, you know, because what I'm feeling with this energy over here with them, the way they were speaking in these messages in the beginning, it almost feels like they're all talk. Like that's kind of the energy I was getting from them. It's like you can say all these lovey-dovey things, these sweet nothings, but it won't mean anything until you actually show it. And I think that's where the connection sort of faltered, is when you realize that this person wasn't pulling in their end of their half. You know, they weren't fulfilling their promises. And I think that's where things faltered for you. And there is some like anger and resentment there that I feel. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with the final message from the Lover's Oracle. There we go. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Exactly. And I feel like that is the basis of this connection for the both of you. This connection triggered for the both of you to go inward, right? Because they had solitude and then you had retreat. So something about this connection is making you guys look inward. So that's a good thing. Bottom of the deck is, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.